Hi and welcome to the new Ensign University. My name is Veronique Kalantarian. I am your training resource here at the Service Center, and I'll be showing you around Ensign U. This course has been designed to help our education coordinators teach their employees how to navigate through the student portal. It will be your responsibility to make certain everyone has completed the required training. So let's get started. I will be navigating through the student portal as a student so you can see from their perspective. The easiest way to instruct your employees to Ensign U is to have them go to the desktop, open Google Chrome, and go to Ensign Home. Now click on Ensign U. This will take them to the student login page. Have your students log in using their employee ID number as a username, and for the password, use the word password all lowercase. Your student will be prompted to change their password when they log in for the first time. Now click Enter. This is the student home page. The most important part of this page is the My Training section, here in green. This section shows the student all the courses that are required for his or her position. The column on the right shows a due date for each course. To launch a course, have the student click on the course title. At the bottom of the My Training section, your students will see two things: the number of courses that are required and the page numbers. They are able to toggle through the pages by clicking on the little number or the arrow. Notice that some of the courses shown here do not have due dates. These are courses that the student can self-assign to themselves from the training catalog. To see the courses in the training catalog, have the student click on the training catalog section. To see all the courses, the students will need to click on Search. This will allow all the courses to populate alphabetically. To add a course to My Training, the student will need to click on Add to My Training. A pop-up box will appear and they will need to click on Add. Once the window refreshes, they can close the course list and be able to view the course added to My Training. The student may also cancel out of a self-assigning course. They would go to the catalog, click on Search, look for the course that was added, and click on Remove from My Training. Once the pop-up box appears, click OK. The window will refresh, close the course list, and it will now disappear from the My Training section. The My Profile section will allow a student to change their password at any time. They may also choose to set up security questions to have their password sent to them should they forget their password. The student must have an email address on file in the payroll system to use this feature. This section is called Learning Plans. This will allow your students to view all of the required courses assigned based on their job title. Here they will be able to get more detailed information about each of the courses. For example, I am an HR resource, so it shows a qualification for HR resources. Below that you will see personal qualifications. These are the courses that I self-assigned from the training catalog. To see more detail, the student may click on Expand All, or by clicking on the little arrow by the title of each of the courses. The mastery date shows the date it was completed. The next due date will show when the course needs to be recertified. And the last column on the right shows the status. This shows the student whether the requirement was met or not. After completing a course, it will move from the My Training section to Training History. The student will be able to print out a certificate of completion or relaunch the course if they want to go back and review the course again. This section is called Training Reports. It's more of a self-service function. The students can print reports for themselves and get detailed information about the courses they have completed. The report, called Student History, is like a transcript. It gives detailed information about each course, including the start date, the mastery date, whether the course was completed or incomplete, and even the scores on their quizzes. The far right column shows the recertification date. The last section here is Training Reference. This section is where the student may find reference items as shown here. Coding Corner Newsletter. They're able to print or save. This concludes our training today. Let's review what we've learned. The easiest way to Ensign you is through ensignhome.com. Username is the employee's ID number. The password is the word password, all lowercase, and the student will be prompted to change their password on the first login. My training section on the student home page is the most important. This shows the students all the required courses with due dates. The training catalog section allows a student to self-assign courses. My profile section allows a student to change their password at any time and allows them to set security questions if they have an email on file with payroll. The learning plan section allows the students to have a quick glance at all the required courses, including the detailed information. Training History allows a student to print a certificate of completion or relaunch the course. Training Reports is a self-service function that allows students to print their own reports. And the Training Reference is a place to view reference items assigned to the student. In closing, here is some contact information that will help you along the way. Have your students contact IT support for password resets, all technical issues, including courses not showing or not showing as complete. For in-service tracking and report requests, you may contact me at ensignu@ensigngroup.net. Thanks so much for your support.